In this video, we're going to see what are AIDLs. I'm in activity underscore main.xml file. Here we are going to design. But before that, we are supposed to create two files. First one is about the AIDL. Second one is about the service. So first, let's create the AIDL. Let's close up all the tabs. And then let's double click. And then come down to AIDL over here. Then new and then AIDL and then AIDL file. I'm naming this as iAddition service interface. So let's do that. iAddition service interface. Let's put out the A too small. Let's click on finish. And then let's go to Java. Then com.example.aidl, the first one, and then double click there and then go to new, take new service. I'm naming this as addition service. So let's begin with our code in activity underscore main.xml file. First over here we don't want the constraint layout. So let's just change it to linear. Let's change it up. We don't want the tools. We don't want this tool too. As it is a linear layout, we don't need the tools. And let's delete up here too. Yeah, these both are supposed to be, and then both are the wrap contents. And now let's come to the text view and check the changes. Their layout width is there, the layout height is there. We'll just set the text too. So let's write down text, come down here, and let's write down calci using AIDL. And then let's come down and set the text color to primary dark. And then over here, let's not end it like this. Let's put this, and then yeah, you saw that. We'll have to end in the linear layout. We'll have to end it like this. You can end it up like this, but I prefer to end it like this. Okay, so I think it would be better. This is a bit dark, so I think it would be better to keep another color. So let's check out the other colors. Let's first delete this line. Yeah. Why don't we put out primary accent and then check it up. Let's check how it looks. Yeah, I think this would be better. And then we'll have to set out. Let's come down. And then I'm setting the size of is equal to 22 sp. Let's put this down, and then let's check it out. What happened to this? So let's just write down text size. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, here it's coming. Yeah. Now let's do Control X. Come down here, Control V. Yeah, so you saw that. And now let's add out edit text. Now we need the edit text for writing the values. So let's just put down the edit text. Yeah. And over here let's put it as wrap content, but come down and then here let's put it as match. parent. And over here, the width, I think let's make it as fill parent. Yeah, and then we forgot to add one thing over here, the orientation. Let's add it up to vertical. I think it's fine now. Let's come down, let's set the ID 2. And over here, let's set the ID of the edit text to value 1. Yeah, I think perfect, it would be perfect. And then the hint to value 1. Yeah. And now let's end it up. Code string. That would be absolutely fine. So I think we should just split it out and check how does it look. Yeah, it looks exactly like this. Let's end over here. So let's just bring it a bit down. And now let's do another text view. Over here, I think both of them are wrap content. Let's just put both of them as wrap content. Come down and then wrap content. Yeah, and then let's come down and then let's set the text to plus symbol. But let's set the ID also, no? That would be better. Text view. Text view 0 1. Yeah. And now let's just do a bit more. Let's play with it, making the style of the text to bold. It would be beautiful. And then the text color to why don't we make it as color primary and check it out. Yeah, so this would be fine for the symbol. Then the text size to 36 sp. And now I think we should end it up. Come down over here. And let's copy up the code over here in the edit text. Let's come down as we need another edit text. Let's do Control V. And let's set this as value 2. And the hint as value 2. And rest everything is same. And then we need a button to say is equal to set the answer. So let's do that up. Yeah, let's enter. And both of them are wrap content. And the ID as, first let's write down ID at ID, and then I'm setting the ID to button cals. Let's come down and then let's say on click my click. And then I'm setting the text to is equal to. Yeah, method my click is missing. So let's not do that now. Let's do that later. Yeah, let's end it up now. And then let's come down and do another text view for the result, for showing up the result. So let's set this as 421 dp. Let's come down and over here as 517 dp. Yeah, and let's set the id also result. Let's set the id to result as it shows the result. First let's write down id and then result. Yeah, and then let's come down and then set the text color, and over here I think the primary dark would be better. Yeah, before that let's set out the text also, no? The result. And then let's set the text size and play a bit more to make the text styled. And then let's set the text size. So let's write down. Yeah, and then we'll set it to 36 sp. Let's come down and then text style to bold. And then I think we should end it up. Yeah, that would be better to end it up. Yeah, so we have completed the activity main. Let's go to I addition service interface, the AIDL. This has nothing much, but let's just initialize two variables. I'm saying int add in int value 1 plus okay, comma the value 2 in int value 2, and let's close it up and end it up. Int mul and then in int value 1 comma in int value 2. Let's close and then end it up. Yeah, that's all you'll have to do over here. Next, in the addition service, let's put out this inner remark. Let's come down and then we'll have to return few things. So let's write down return new I let's write it down I addition service interface dot stub. And then like that, let's put out parentheses and come down. Let's check out the error. Cannot resolve I addition service interface. Okay, I think we'll have to initialize it in the main activity. So let's do that first. Yeah, let's come down of the imports. Yeah. Let's come inside the public class. Let's come down and then say I addition service interface. Then let's see it as a service interface. I think we'll have to copy this once and check. Let's just do that. Control V. No, it is not working. But let's send it up. So let's just go to build. And then rebuild project. Let's first delete these stuffs. Let's come to the main activity. Yeah, so you saw that? It's coming right now. So let's go back and let's return it now. Let's do this like this. And then return new. And then let's paste it up. Yeah, you saw that dot stub. Okay. Stub. Let's come down. Let's check out what are the errors. So let's implement the methods. Let's click on OK. And yeah, this is what we wanted. Instead of return 0, we'll say return value 1 plus value 2. So instead of returning 0, let's say value 1, return value 1 into value 2. And yeah, it is perfectly fine now. But we'll have to end this with a semicolon, as this is the end of the return new addition service. Let's come up here now. Let's come down. Let's come to the main activity and come down. And I think let's add another thing into this. And over here at the top, let's do another stuff. Let's say addition service here. And then the connection, I'm adding out the connection over here. And you saw it shows an error. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So let's do that. Let's set that up. Over here first let's add out a method called doBindService, which I still didn't get it into the code. But let's just type it out and let's end it. Let's come down and then let's do private void doBindService. Yeah, and then let's put our parentheses as their methods. And then let's say mConnection is equal to new addition service connection. Do not forget the connection. We'll later do a method over of that too, but not right now. I think it is better to do out a method right now. Let's do that. Let's say public class service connection. Yeah, so you saw that the error is gone. Implements service connection. So let's see that. So let's say implement methods. Okay. So before that, let's first solve out the error over here. Saying the M connection. It's still not showing. First, let's copy this up. Let's go here and then let's paste it. I think we'll have to again rebuild it. Let's do that. Let's rebuild the project. It's still not showing up. Okay, so I think I just need to delete it up. Yeah, so this would be fine. This would not have any problem. So here, let's first over here the service is there. So let's change it to I binder like this. And here component name is there. So let's just change it up to component name with C lowercase like this. I think the same over here. Yeah, the same over here. Let's come here. Think inside, yeah. And then let's say service interface is equal to I addition service interface dot stub dot as interface, and inside this let's put out I binder. Let's come down, let's do the toast now. Let's say toast dot make text, and then let's write down main activity dot this comma, and then I'll say getting connected. I'm not saying that you're getting connected, you're connected. I'm just saying that you're getting connected. And then let's come out, put out a comma, and then let's say toast dot length short, and then come out dot show, and it's ended up. In the service disconnected, service interface is equal to null, and then toast dot make text, and then the main activity again dot this comma, and then I'm saying disconnected. And then I'm coming out comma toast dot length short, and then come out dot show. Yeah. So I don't think so that was needed. The service that disconnected over here in the addition service, the Java, it was not needed. As over here also we are making it. Now let's come up. In the domain service, let's come to the domain service. And then let's say intent. Let's do an intent. Let's set an intent over here. A dummy intent is equal to new intent, another intent, and then close it up. Let's come down, and then let's now say intent dot set class name to the package over here, but in the double quotes let's set out the package. Let's come out and then put out a comma and do the same but without the double quotes. Dot addition service dot class dot get name, and now we should end it up. And then let's say bind service. Let's come down here. Let's say intent comma m connection comma bind. Over here can you see bind auto create? Let's do that and let's end it up. Why don't we set it as a boolean? So let's do that, saying boolean and then red is equal to this. And now let's create another toast dot make text and this comma finally got. Let's just write down finally connected. And then let's come out, do a comma, and then let's say toast dot then short. Let's come out dot show and then end it up. And now in the main activity, let's come out to the main activity. Here in the my click, let's click more actions, create my click view and main activity. And now and then let's come down and then let's say int v1 comma v2 comma the v1 v2 and v and the result in the res, let's call it result is equal to -1. Let's end it and then let's say text view result. So this v1 is the value 1. So this v1 is the value 1, this v2 is the value 2, okay, value 2, and res is the result is equal to text view. Let's come out and then let's say find view by id and then let's say r dot id dot result. Let's end it and come down and then let's say edit text value 1 is equal to edit text and then let's say find view by id r dot id dot value 1. Let's come out, end it, and then let's do another edit text. Let's say value 2. Rather than doing all these things, let's just copy this up. Let's end and then let's say value 2 and then value 2 And now let's end it up. Let's say v1 is equal to integer. So we are just saying that it's an integer, and then dot parse int, and then value1 dot get text dot toString. Let's end it. Let's copy the same for the v2. And then let's come down, and then let's do a try and catch. Let's do a try and catch. Say try, and then let's put out the logs. No, let's first say result is equal to service interface dot add v1 comma v2, and let's end it up. And then let's say service interface dot add v1 comma v2. And then let's check out what's the error. Add a catch clause. Let's do that. Yeah. And then I'm saying result dot set text integer dot toString, and then result. And then let's do another try and catch. Let's say log.d, setting the text as tag. So for getting out of this error, let's just do alt enter. Yeah, and that will be fine. Comma add result and is equal to plus service interface dot mul 12,2. Let's come down, and then over here let's say mul. Yeah, and then let's do this. Let's say add. So now the try and catch is completed. So yeah, it's already installed. So let's put out 1 for the value 1 and 2 for the value 2. You saw? Oh no. Okay, so why is it showing an error? So put out 1, that time also it shows 2. It's 2 is. Let's check it out. In the result, we'll have to check the result itself. Yeah, I just said dot add. What's wrong with this? So let's just recheck it. The try, the service interface dot add 2. I think let's just make it as 1. And now let's rerun it. Let's say 1. Yeah, so it's initialized. Let's just set this as 2. No, let's do this as 1. Let's say is equal to. You saw that? Let's put out 2 and check. So I think let's just delete this up. Yeah. And now let's rerun it. And ఇంకా అందరూ డిస్టర్బ్ చేయండి వచ్చి. Let's put out the value 1 as 1 and the value 2 as 2. Let's put it as 2. Yeah, so you didn't see that. Let's rerun it. I just deleted another line there. So let's do 1 and then 2. Let's say is equal to. So what's wrong over here? Let's just check it out. So let's just add out the line again. Yeah. Why don't we just try adding the try and catch again? Another try and catch. So let's just say log dot d the tag and then the message. Let's add it as is equal to plus service interface dot mul 12 comma 2. Let's come out and then let's just copy this up. And then let's say mul result and then let's see the error. Let's say more actions and yeah. Getting connected. So let's rerun it. One and then 2 and then is equal to. Let's come to addition service.java. Okay, so we forgot to add the on destroy. We should have added the on destroy over here. super dot on destroy, and then let's say unbind service connection amount, and then let's say m connection is equal to none. Let's try again. One. What if I put two? If I put one over here and then two over here. Let's come down and then addition service, the M connection, the super on create. Service, the domain service, M connection, menu. The internet, domain service, M connection. Yeah, I think we forgot a thing over here, M connection, comma. Okay, that's already there, right? That's already there. Value 2. It's saying the value 2 is never used. Is also the same. Yeah, so you saw that. Yeah. Now if you try rerunning the app, that would be absolutely fine. I just changed it was value 1 over here, I just changed it to value 2. Now let's say 2 and then 1. Yeah, if you want I can just do like 1 and then 2. The result is 3. So now we know how to make a calculator app using AIDL. That's great.